What's going on, nation? It's DanielJon, and I hope you guys are all good. And I do hope you're okay. And this video today is going to be about my new training split. I've been getting a lot of questions lately, like, why am I only doing 1 rep sets? What days do I train? Why have I changed my training split? So I'm going to answer all those questions and more, which are actually behind me on the computer in bullet points, so that I don't forget. So, without further ado, please allow me to have a sip of my black coffee. And now I'm switched on. And I've also got myself a bottle of orange juice because I went to the shop this morning. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. I don't want to drag this on too long, but I can't promise how long it's going to be. So, Beyond Wendler 531 is the program that I'm doing. That is not the Wendler 531, it's the Beyond Wendler. It is set up differently. It comes in many shapes and forms. You can do it in 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. But more can be found out in the book. Now, the book, I got it from Amazon. I downloaded it to my Kindle on my iPhone. And I must say, it was really inexpensive. I think I paid about £5 for it. So I don't know what that converts to in your currency, but wherever you may be. But it is very useful. Now, this actually got pointed out to me by Brian Nielsen from the Nerd Fight Club. So I will put his channel in the description because he does a very detailed overview of the program. I'm just giving you kind of what I'm doing. So the days that I actually train, I train 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and I target a different body part every single day. Except for on those weeks I train one body part twice. Now it rotates, it goes in rotation. So this week, say for instance, I started off the week, which I have here is a spreadsheet that you might not be able to see. But what I did is I printed this spreadsheet off, and I've also got it sent to my iPhone in a PDF format. And basically, it started off this week. My first day was Monday. I started fresh on Monday with bench press day. So I went and did my bench press day, a couple of accessory movements, which I'll get into in just a second. The second day, which would have been Tuesday, was deadlift day. The third day was overhead press day. And the fourth day was a squatting day. Now, after those were completed, I rotated the program back around again. So I hit chest again, which I was on Friday. Now I'm taking the Saturday and the Sunday off, and then I come in the Monday and I'll start with deadlifts. Then I go to overhead press on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday, it will be the squat day, and then we'll be back round to the bench press. And at the bottom here, which you probably can't see because the light's fading it out, but what I'll do is I'll probably put a copy of this on screen so you guys can actually see this and follow it along with me. But every single day is different, except for every week I will be targeting one muscle group twice per week, and there's no reason that is, it's just the way that the rotation goes. So I'll be in the gym for 5 days, have the weekend off, and then back around. Now, it may come to it one day when I can't get in the gym during the week, and then I'll just take up one of the days on the weekend and just keep going through the program. Excuse me now. So the reps and the sets I'm doing, this is one of the most confusing questions that I keep getting asked. People saying, Dan, you're only doing 1 rep sets. Why are you, only doing 1 rep sets? I'm not doing 1 rep sets. As you can see, which I'm going to put on the screen for you guys right now, the actual reps and sets that I'm actually doing, as you can see down the left-hand side, I'm doing in percentages. Now, actual max, which is, say for instance on my bench press day, my actual max, my 1 rep max is 225 pounds. Now, on that day, my training max is actually 85% of that. So my actual max is something like 190 pounds. Until I actually beat my 1 rep max, until I get to say 230 pounds, my training max will not change. So your actual max and your training max is 85% of your actual max. So, working up for bench press day, my first set will be with 10%, which is 20 pounds. Second set will be 20%, which is 40 pounds, and so forth, until I get to where I feel comfortable. Say, for instance, I get to 220 pounds and I stall at that. I fail. That is it for that day. Now, if I get 220 pounds, then I can progress to the next weight, which will be 230 pounds. Now, if I get to 230 pounds, I think, well, that went easy, then I can keep going. The option's there, but it's all about how you feel. Obviously, this program is designed to progress and increase my strength. And the reason that is because eventually, I'm hoping in 2014, I would really like to compete in a powerlifting competition. My brother's been looking at them in the local area. Apparently, there's one not too far away from here, about 30 miles away. So there is something possibly that I would like to compete in. once I get down to really single digit body fat again, so that I'm at my leanest state, and I want to be able to be as strong as possible. So that is the goal for next year. So that I hope has cleared up. The reason you guys only see, you know, maybe 1 rep sets is because once I get to 100%, which is 85, once, say for instance on bench press day, 100% of my actual max, of my training max is 190 pounds. So that's why you guys only see 190 pounds for 1 rep, and then the next set will be 210 pounds, and that's why you only see my 1 rep maxes. I don't want to put in 12 to 15 sets of bench press of me doing the bar and then 10 pounds on the bar, then 20 pounds on the bar, then 30 pounds, because it would just become too repetitive and the video would end up being about 10 to 12 minutes long. So me just showing you guys my actual working sets, my 100%, my 105, 110%, 115%, things like that, is just keeping the video short and sweet. Eventually I might start chucking in, you know, the progression up to it, so the 10 pounds, 20 pounds, and 50, just so you guys can actually see what I'm doing in the gym on those specific days. Now, like I just explained, the actual max is your 1 rep max, and your training max is 85% of your 1 rep max. So that is how this program is set up. I think Beyond Wendler is on the 85% max, and I'm pretty sure the actual Wendler original 531 was set up at 90%. So that's why people keep getting confused. I keep getting these same questions coming up, so I'm hoping this is addressing them. And that is pretty much all I can say. Now, Brian Nielsen did do this in a great in-depth video, so I will link his video, and I also will link his channel in the description. Now, this program is set up in 7-week cycles. Every week the reps change. So say for instance, the first week I'll be doing 10 reps for the first set, then 2 sets of 5, and then about 6 sets of 3. And then the second week it changes for 1 set of 10, and then it'll be down to about 6 sets of 5, then triples, then singles. So every single week it's changing, so you can keep progressing up in the weights. And then after the 4th week, say for instance you haven't added no weights to the bar, you've plateaued, you know, you're not getting no further, you have to add 5 pounds to your upper body lifts, and then 10 pounds to your lower body lifts, like your squats and your deadlifts. So they have 10 pounds, bench press and overhead press will have 5 pounds increase, and then you progress from there. Now, like I said, this is a 7-week cycle. So what I would do is I would do 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, add some weight to the bar, and then 5, 6, and on the 7th week will be a deload week, which where I will be in the gym, but I only think that it actually goes to, let me just check the spreadsheet, it only goes to 100%. So I'm only going up to my actual training max that day. I'm not progressing beyond that. I'm just getting the repetitions in, and that is about it. So I don't actually know what else I can include. I took the main questions that I keep getting asked in this video, so I really do hope this has cleared it up, and I really do hope that you guys know exactly what I'm doing now. But if you do have any more questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Leave them in the comment section, inbox me, or ask me on Facebook, Twitter, or wherever you feel comfortable to do so. You do not have to do, but it's up to you. So I'm going to continue to drink my big black coffee, which is going cold now. So I hope you guys are all good. Take care, stay safe, and see you guys next time. Sticking point. I actually forgot to record 220 pounds, which I did get, and then I bumped it up to this, which was, no, did I get 220 pounds? Yeah, I got that last week as well.